WWE just finished airing its Raw premiere, and naturally there's some news to follow. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at your 1st October 2019 news, including a huge name confirmed for Smackdown's 20th anniversary show, AEW releases the opening video for Dynamite, Randy Orton breaks character thanks to a blooper, Lawler never even met Dio Madden before the show, WWE 2K20's playlist revealed, why the WWE wants Cain Velasquez, AEW Teams Up with Hot Topic, and our feature story, why Lana broke up with Rusev for Bobby Lashley. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. Let's waste no further time and get into the first story, as a huge name has been confirmed for Smackdown's 20th anniversary show. This Friday, WWE will not only celebrate its debut on Fox, but it also marks the show's 20th anniversary. In order to celebrate the milestone, WWE are trying to pull out all the stops for a memorable show and have already confirmed a marquee championship match between Kofi Kingston and Brock Lesnar, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair team up to face Sasha Banks and Bayley, again, Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon will put their careers on the line in a ladder match, and Roman Reigns goes up against Eric Rowan. Now, since this is a special show, expect to see the usual legends floating around the show, mostly those who are locked in a Legends deal for the next 10 years, but on top of that, a huge name has been officially announced by WWE. Yep, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment and future WWE Hall of Famer The Rock will be making his one-off return to the show. After WWE announced his appearance, The Rock confirmed it on his Twitter, saying, "Finally, I come back home to my WWE universe. This Friday night, I'll return for the debut of Smackdown, live on Fox TV. There's no greater title than the People's Champ, and there's no place like home. Tequila on me after the show." Seriously, how could The Rock not be on the show? It's named after him for Pete's sakes. But could we now see John Cena making a surprise appearance? Next up, AEW releases the opening video for Dynamite. All Elite Wrestling Dynamite will debut this Wednesday, and the promotion released the show's opening video, giving fans a sneak peek at what to expect from the show in terms of action, music and visuals. We think it looks good, with a little flair taken from the Attitude Era's Monday Night Raw openings. We just wish AEW brought the rights to use the song TNT by AC/DC, but let us know what you think of the opening in our comment section down below. Next up, Randy Orton breaks character thanks to a blooper. Now, if you were wondering why King Corbin remained standing during the main event match, even though he was initially seated on his throne, well, about halfway during the bout, the throne disintegrated, and Randy Orton, who was beside him, didn't hold back the laughter at Corbin's expense. The blooper sadly didn't make it to television, but luckily it was caught by a fan. Next time, we hope Corbin doesn't buy his thrones from IKEA. Next up, Jerry Lawler didn't even meet Dio Madden before the show. As Wrestlelamia has shown in previous videos, the WWE has a large roster, and this extends to its non-wrestling personnel too, as seen by Raw's new announce team. Apparently, Jerry the King Lawler never even met his new broadcast colleague Dio Madden until the very night of Raw's season premiere. Whether this odd situation also shows how one hand doesn't know what the other hand is doing in the WWE is up to you to decide. But it's been said that the sole reason for having Lawler on the announce team was to add a bit of experience to it, and the team won't last for long, as Lawler will eventually be off the team in a few weeks, and it's rumoured that 205 Live's Nigel McGuinness will replace him. Next up, a little bit of 2K20 news, as its music playlist has been revealed. 2K released the playlist for the upcoming WWE 2K20 game with the following artists and their songs mentioned: Banks, Gimme, Barnes Courtney 99, Bring Me the Horizon featuring Danny Filth, Wonderful Life, Grandson, Stigmata, Lil Uzi Vert, EXO Tour Life, Motley Crue featuring Machine Gun Kelly, The Dirt, MUSE, The Dark Side, Poppy, Metal, SAWEETIE, Icy Girl, The Black Keys, Low High, The Misfits, Hybrid Moments, and WAP featuring Post Malone, Burning Man. What do you think of the track list? Should 2K have just brought back having entrance music for main menus like Legends of WrestleMania? Again, let us know in the comments down below. Next up, why the WWE wants Cain Velasquez. While UFC monster Cain Velasquez brings star power and well-earned reputation as a true tough guy, there's an even bigger reason why the WWE is pursuing Velasquez, who we noted in an earlier video has been talking to a number of promotions about coming to wrestle for them. Well, the main reason is that Velasquez defeated Brock Lesnar in the Octagon, and according to Dave Meltzer, the WWE feels Velasquez vs Lesnar could be a huge match. Velasquez already worked a match in AAA, making an impressive debut and leading some fans to think he could sign with AEW, which has a talent sharing arrangement with AAA. Would you guys like to see that match happen? It would be interesting to see if Velasquez agrees to letting Brock Lesnar go over, if that were the case. Next up, AEW teams up with Hot Topic. Once upon a time, Bullet Club t-shirts were all the rage at retail chain Hot Topic, and now AEW looks to make their stars into merchandise sellers too. AEW announced today that, starting this Wednesday, October 2nd, Hot Topic stores across the US and Canada will offer customized t-shirts featuring the Young Bucks, Cody, Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, Hangman Adam Page, and Jungle Boy / Luchasaurus. Consumers can also purchase this first wave of t-shirts online at www.hottopic.com. Hot Topic has a relationship with the Elite brand for the past 3 years and is evolving the partnership to encompass all of AEW. If AEW can draw a young demographic, it will be interesting to see how much, if any, merchandise they'll sell. And the final story for today, why did Lana break up with Rusev for Bobby Lashley? Lana's shocking betrayal of Rusev has fans talking as they wonder why the Bulgarian Brute's lovely wife is now in bed with Bobby Lashley, both literally and figuratively. Why has the WWE put them together? Is it to humiliate Rusev more? Is he heading the way of Mike Kanellis? Has he pissed someone off backstage again? Let's look at some possible reasons. Number 1. Rusev needs a hook. Rusev has had so many bad storylines, and while this new angle could head south just as easily as past ones, the powers that be likely felt this was a good way to evoke further sympathy for Rusev as a babyface. Rusev has flip-flopped from heel to babyface so many times that fans begin to think he was becoming the modern-day version of Lex Luger. Well, he did just naturalize into a US citizen. Maybe that could happen in the future. While Rusev's recent return had him working as a babyface, a betrayal by his wife for another man should get the fans behind Rusev even more, hopefully giving him the storyline impetus he lacked in the past. Rusev has had several chances to get over, whether it was his initial undefeated streak or the Rusev Day angle that had so much potential. Rusev's problem hasn't been his work, although his backstage blunders have led to reduced pushes, but a creative team that hasn't given him a sustained storyline. This storyline has considerable potential, and there are reasons to believe that this could be it. Number 2. Bobby Lashley needs a hook. Although Bobby Lashley has had programs with stars such as Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, neither one of them has been story-driven, reducing each one to a battle of the big men. While such programs can be entertaining, they mean much more when there's a reason why two men or women are fighting. Here it's as an element of a storyline as you can get. Lashley is sleeping with Rusev's wife and has to deal with the consequences, settled inside the squared circle of course. Said storyline might get the fans to actually care about seeing Lashley and Rusev fight, other than to see how much of the set they can plow through. Number 3. It's a classic Paul Heyman angle. Anyone who's watched ECW, and Wrestlelamia knows its fans are sophisticated enough not to even think of WWE's version when we say ECW, they know that Paul Heyman loved risque storylines that featured femme fatales manipulating men to do their dirty work. Whether it was vixens such as Francine or Woman, Heyman knew that the femme fatale is a classic trope in storyline, and Lana fits the role to a T. Although Raw can't get as risque as ECW, the WWE has given the Red brand much more leeway in its storylines than the past, and if anyone knows how to push the envelope, it's Paul Heyman. Number 4. Lana plays a better heel. For whatever reason, some performers play the role of a babyface or heel much better than the other. In Lana's case, she plays a heel much better than a babyface, so this current storyline fits her like a glove. Quite frankly, Lana is perfect for the role of femme fatale, a trope our friends over at TV Tropes described as, first she turns on you, then she turns on you. The typical client in hard-boiled detective story, French for fatal woman, idiomatically woman to die for, the femme fatale is sexy and she knows it. Made famous by film noir and hard-boiled detective stories, she manipulates and confuses the hero with her undeniable aura of sexiness and danger. The femme fatale exploits with everything she's got to wrap men around her finger. Depicting Lana as a femme fatale can separate her from other managers in the WWE, as well as elevate her character into a three-dimensional one the fans can love to hate. There are so many storyline possibilities with Lana as a femme fatale, and if Paul Heyman is writing the story, it could be fantastic. For example, Bobby Lashley might think he has the world at his feet, as well as Lana, but Lana could turn things around in an instant, dumping Lashley for her latest dupe. Hopefully the WWE won't go for a subpar swerve with Lana betraying Lashley for Rusev, but stick to where the storyline seems to be headed. And number 5, payback for Rusev and Lana getting engaged. While we like to think that Vince McMahon has forgotten about the time when Rusev and Lana were working in storyline romances with other partners, recall Dolph Ziggler was romantically paired with Lana in the angle while Summer Rae teamed up with Rusev and dared to go on social media to announce their real-life engagement. Perhaps feeling fans couldn't separate wrestlers' private lives from their storyline lives, the WWE scrapped the plans and both Rusev and Lana's push was stifled. Even though it's been 3 years since this debacle, Vince McMahon may be looking for more payback. Petty? Ridiculous? Far-fetched? Not if you're familiar with the Vinnie Mac mindset. Vince McMahon never forgets a perceived slight against him, no matter how far back, and as petty as it may seem, this could be Vince's way of saying, "You want to defy me, you two ingrates? Well, I've got the storyline for you." It's possible Vince McMahon feels he's somehow emasculating Rusev with this storyline and paying him back for defying him in the past. But to be fair, how many times has Rusev been embarrassed in front of Lana? But there you have it guys, the latest wrestling news, as well as some possible reasons why Lana turned heel on Rusev. What do you guys think of the new angle? Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.